over there, as I thought he's in trouble. What?
Just a scratch. Forged in ice, never falters!
Who's next?
Rules are made to be broken!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
A will forged in ice never falters!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Peppy, are you okay?
That's me.
He wants to ask you something. I'll leave you to it. Adler?
Don't worry. I think I figured.
I figured you'd come. I'm sorry.
Just as I thought. I think
So, that's all you got? Well, have you asked? Let's call it a day.
Adler's... Let's go over it from the start.
I figured. I'm sorry.
Just as I thought. My memories of art...
A curious. How's it going? I see. See? Just some research things had settled down a bit. Yes, people were just. However, as you can see, it's rebuilding trust. Anyway, that's okay. Oh, by the way.
So I did... The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember... The other person should... Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, it's all. Here's the account. Oh, small scale.
Again?
Here too. My memories are just a... Did my memory piece together? Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did
I say? No need to be modest, though I could...
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing? Do you think you can...
Again?
Oh, another...
Ask, however. Don't get me wrong.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are like the Xianzhou species.
I figured you'd come. I'm sorry.
Just as I...
I'm sorry. I see. There's only... That means that every victim says the words they used were...
you asked?
Huh?
Let's call it.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth.
Let's call it a day.
I need to go over it.
Let me describe it again. Send me a signal.
I think if only there were...
Let me describe it again. Send me a signal. That's not the point. Anyway, keep up.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly so. To sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio, after which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this
affirmation?
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul—
Mr. Ratio, yours?
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, it is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. If he is truly innocent, based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta?
Don't interrupt. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough. Based on your story, you met with Herta because—
I remember now.
That's enough. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a—
I doubt her.
And the assignment involves—
Herta didn't mention the name of— However,
It's true.
why do I feel like I'm being—
And the assignment involves a curio that—
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. And the assignment involves a curio—
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. And the assignment involves a curio—
I remember now.
That's enough. And the Herta's collection.
Sure. But you're the—
Say what you—
Correct, Dobbs?
Herta's collection. An endless
I remember now.
That's enough. Herta's collection. An endless—
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the genius.
I would imagine the curio.
Yes. Then you— However, she decided to hold her tongue.
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him. Your testimony went out the— However, she decided—
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. However,
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. However,
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. However, so what's the story?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything.
What could be more important?
I agreed for... It's okay.
So what's the story?
The space station has been another severe incident would further intensify.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still... Researchers clearly, though. It bears no connect...
No connection?
Clearly, though. It bears no...
I remember now.
That's enough clearly, though.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets don't know the location.
She did say that.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd. The space station's automatic...
But there...
That's what's so odd about it. But this information, this may not be direct evidence. Then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two...
If these two incidents were...
We'll see in the main control room.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
a declaration of war. And an announced...
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed.
a group of pitiful lunatics. Unlike Dr. Primit, the fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items.
Japella Brotherhood.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames. Something similar is about to happen here. That video will soon circulate.
the destruction.
I'm afraid more than you need to start acting now. You have a superior strategy?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Not good. This is...
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships.
A list of the missing?
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. I don't know.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about...
I didn't really notice it, but it's been a few systematic... The last time I saw him was in...
Lead the way. If his disappearance is...
True. We need to investigate that.
Jerk, fine! Disappear! I don't... Oh, it's... He's been acting really weird, Reese. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him.
What did he talk?
He kept saying the word...
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, I don't know exactly...
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lies of a few. It's time to go back and chat with.
Will forged in ice never falters! Is that all?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Rules are made to be broken. Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark.
Less than. We're running out of time. First, the next angle is what.
Distasteful disgust.
A mere glance at their background would indicate, however, Lady Asta must. The next angle is what.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The next angle is.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The next angle.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. The next angle. Last. You probably already. The fire demon of Fatora. Last. Is the abilities of.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. Last. Is the abilities of Duke. During prior the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain look. This booklet describes a kind of fire that.
It's the phase flame. However, she lived for the phase flame shifted.
This booklet describes the kindling of.
Somebody was once able to. If Ifrit is a scion of the phase.
I fear that undoubtedly the Q and Adler already discussed. I fear that this is the truth Adler discussed.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. I fear. This. I fear. This. I fear that. This. I fear that this is the truth Adler. When Sherling said, I believe this word was as a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno. That is the truth of the spot. We don't know where the victims went, and the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best in. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it need...
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely... Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial.
That flame must still be somewhere...
A splinter, you say? Try then.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr.
Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll just put you back together.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. Be careful. Get ready to... See? It's still in the space. Do you know what to do with cornered prey?
The fire is...
It's still resisting. The flame is getting weaker.
Just a scratch.
Answer me.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Test. Freedom. Answer me.
Just a scratch. Rules are made to be broken.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
with E-Bot next time.
A small fragment of Oh? Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
What's in your prescription?
A will forged in ice never falters! Test! Rules are made to be broken! Answer me! A will forged in ice never falters!
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Test.
It'll heal!
Answer me. 0 points.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Rules are made to be broken!
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Test.
Mediocre. A will forged in ice never falters!
Answer me.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Forever.
It'll heal!
0 points.
Rules are made to be broken!
A miracle.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Answer me. 0 points.
Is that all?
Test.
A will forged in ice never falters!
You bully!
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Secret of the safe. Answer me.
Rules are made to be broken!
0 points.
Just a scratch.
Mortality. remains forever.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Test. Answer me. 0 points.
Is that all?
A miracle.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Test. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Zero points.
Rules are made to be broken!
Beauty experiments.
Is that all?
Test. Secret of the safe.
A will forged in ice never falters! Rules are made to be broken! A will forged in ice never falters!
A miracle.
Just a scratch.
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points. Fatal immortality.
Good work. You... Rest assured, while you were chasing the enemy, it was all thanks. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable. Many of them were shaken by their experience. Yes, it is over. This business is over, and I believe. But there is one mystery that, and that is something. I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to.
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair.
When did you start to doubt?
When one is immersed in academic research, I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlam. But do explain, why opt for silent?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you.
Oh, and
objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack. Logic? A third party?
had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation.
You are more candid than I calculated.
but still behaving within your calculations. One last question, Screwlum. Genius though...
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak and pulling the strings.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed... To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is the path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably,
You wish to uproot the...
I am only laying out my pursuit tinged with negativity is...
You are indeed more like a...
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will...
it is also a lesson. With that, I take my leave. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.